Ooh, I think we have an audience.
Welcome to the Morning Marshal.
Hello. Aurora Borealis, also known as the Northern Lights, is an atmospheric phenomenon caused by solar rays crashing into the Earth's magnetic field. This produces a dazzling light show that can be seen for hundreds of miles. And the other night, Kentucky was lucky enough to experience this phenomenon. According to Houghton Expeditions, events of Aurora Borealis can last for 15 to 30 minutes in bursts for over 2 hours. Here we have a picture of the Northern Lights taken by Amy McKinney. Thank you.
Are you interested in trying out for the MCHS dance team? To try out, you must scan the QR code on the screen. There will be a mandatory information meeting on Tuesday, May 9th, and at least one parent or guardian must be present. If you have any questions or concerns, you can contact the email on the screen right now.
There was a very big incident that happened to Frank Ocean, and Austin wants to address it. Take it away, Austin.
All right, shush. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Confessions Around the World with Austin and Shayla. On today's episode, on Monday, April 17th, 2023, listed from Google sources told TMZ that Frank Ocean, a popular singer, had an ankle injury before his set for Coachella. His doctors advised him to change his production after a bike accident that happened during Coachella rehearsals. The story was confirmed by Frank's team to Billboard. What are your thoughts about this, Shayla?
I love Frank Ocean, and it's sad to hear that he got injured, and I hope he gets better very, very soon and that he has a fast and good recovery.
Me too. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have an amazing day. I waved at this one, actually. I actually waved at it. Remember last time we did?
Today is National Pretzel Day. The origins of the pretzel are disputed, but many believe that the pretzel has a Christian background and it was invented by an Italian monk around 610 AD as a reward for children who learn their prayers.
Today's lunch will be Bosco sticks and pizza or the all-reliable burger line.
Tomorrow's breakfast will be pancakes.
Nice.
This week is Library Week, and there are some things you can interact and do to participate. Dr. Chestnut is going to talk about some of the things you can do to participate. Take it away, Dr. Chestnut.
All right, so this week is National Library Week. It's just a week to promote the library and all the services that libraries have to offer. We have a couple of fun things going on here at the Marshall County High School Library. When you enter the building, you can match the selfie to the shelfie. It's just different people's pictures with the bookshelves that they have in their classroom. We also have a book in a jar. You can look at the book that's torn up into little pieces and see if you can figure out what the book is. Each of these you can win prizes with. We have a lot of new books that have QR codes on them. There's over 100 books that have QR codes on them now, and you can watch the book trailer to see if that's something you might be interested in reading. Yeah, it's just a great time. I'd love for you to stop by. There's also some books, a book tasting set up in the library, and I'd like for you to look through those and see if there's anything you'd be interested in reading.
Have you been drinking water? How much? Well, our leadership class has made a survey asking how much water you drink in a day. To do this survey, all you have to do is scan the QR code on the screen.
Recently, we sat down with Principal McCoy and asked why she is resigning at the end of this year. Take a look.
So we are headed to Guatemala City in Guatemala in Central America because we were connected with our church through some missionaries who are already serving down there, and they have a Christian school that is down there, and it's in need of teachers and administrators, and we really feel like God is calling us there. I also speak Spanish, so I have that luxury of being able to use that language. So let me tell you a little bit about Guatemala. Guatemala is a really interesting country. It's 30 volcanoes. And so you would think, oh, it's hot all the time because it's in Central America, but actually the temperature where we're going to be living really doesn't rise above 85 degrees, nor does it get below about 64. So it's really the perfect weather because it's very mountainous and hilly. At the coastline, they have coast on both the Pacific and the Atlantic Ocean sides. Now that gets hot there, but where we will live won't. And so it's a beautiful country. It is a country that speaks Spanish. It is also their education there, their required education stops at 3rd grade. So the reason my family and I feel called to go down there would be serving missionary children, because a lot of times missionaries have to come out of the field in Guatemala because their own children need educations. So the school that we're going to be working with is for missionary kids and also Guatemalan students. A lot of the population of missionaries, though, are South Korean, which is really interesting. And so we're going to serve there simply because the Guatemalan education that's required stops at 3rd grade. So can you imagine if you stopped your education at 3rd grade and kind of what that would be like?
The 16-hour prep workshop is open for all students from all schools. Students will review the subject matter and will also learn ACT test-taking strategies. The instructors will teach how to handle difficult questions as well as tips for dealing with tight time limits. Location for this workshop will be at the Reed-Lund Church of Christ Annex. The days are May 30th to June 2nd and June 5th to 8th. The cost is $300 per session.
We hate each other, and so we decided to have a roast-off last Friday. Rafe, could you explain the rules?
Rules are simple. Nothing personal, nothing political, and nothing controversial. I say we get to it.
Yep.
Round 1. Fight!
You know how on a scale is just like you going around and just asking people like random questions? On a scale of 1 to 10, how good is your show?
Pretty good, I must say.
Pretty good is not a rating. I don't want to hear anything. Cater Day. I don't want to hear anything. You're scared of traffic.
We went somewhere for once. You lazy bumps have been here. I'm just saying, lobby hobbies. Are you trying to avoid copyright? Like, seriously.
On a scale, I mean honestly, at least ours is somewhat original. On a scale, your title is literally the beginning of your question.
At least they didn't forget to record.
Yeah, sorry, we have a double agent here, kids.
Betrayal.
Replacement.
No, we're tapping the man.
Ladies and gentlemen, look as Tucker Jackson removes his own party member because he doesn't support him. What's a phone? You have no idea. You don't even know what a camera is. You go, what is that, like a caveman? Hit with rock.
No wonder he didn't record.
Betrayal.
Hit me.
Who are you?
Round 2. Fight.
I don't participate in either of those because
So why are you here?
I'm busy doing the big job.
You're doing one heck of a job bossing people around. I mean, honestly, you look like a drill sergeant, and that's not a compliment. We do like little weekly segments, have like regular things. You don't have any consistent thing. What's your consistent thing? Making no sense?
My consistent thing is inconsistency.
That's literally a paradox. That doesn't count. All right, you know, at least I can reach the top shelf without having to climb the shelf.
What? Yes. What do you have? What?
I totally forgot about the roast.
You were gonna roast me.
After
all we went through. My man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is it for Tucker Jackson. I'll see you next time. All right, Tucker, get.